Hey, it's Lodane. Today's holiday is December 1st. Let's get into it. The anniversary of Aleister Crowley's death in 1947 at the age of 72 in Hastings, England. Primarily observed by Thelemites, members of the OTO, and other occult and spiritual communities. So who was he? Other than a guy who walked around like he was the lead in a death metal band before death metal existed. He grew up in a strict religious household and then rebelled and then founded another religious household and wrote a lot of books about it. His most famous is the Book of the Law, where he proclaims, "Do what thou wilt shalt be the whole of the law." It considers death a joyous event. It's a celebration. It's the liberation of the soul, the crowning achievement of one's life and reunion with the divine. Any mourning or sadness is discouraged. Instead, they want joyous celebration, replacing that. So Greater Feast is right there on the 10, so celebratory meals are common. Of course, doing readings, meditations, rituals from Thelemic texts like Liber 15, where the Gnostic Mass is, showcasing symbols of Nut, the Egyptian starry goddess, or maybe wearing some blue gold stones since it looks like her flesh. You can always dive into Crowley's Thoth Tarot deck. You can find that online. You don't have to go buy a deck. You can find a virtual one. Best way for a normie to celebrate today is to get into the music and other media inspired by Crowley. Of course, he wrote the Book of Lies. That is his wit and esotericism distilled. Promethea by Alan Moore, graphic novel based on his stuff. His rival, William Butler Yeats, you could always read his stuff if you bounce off of Crowley. Also, the works of Robert Anton Wilson, a personal favorite of mine. Blue Goldstone's a personal favorite of mine, too, by the way. There's two characters loosely, inspired by him in both Doctor Who, The Master, and in Supernatural, the show's Demon King. Ooh, little shade on Supernatural. Documentaries about him are called The Wickedest Man in the World and In Search of the Great Beast 666. I'm going to personally be listening to a little bit of Black Sabbath's Mr. Crowley later, and I've shot this multiple times, and I do that every time. I'm so embarrassing. David Bowie's Station to Station album, his whole era, he was obsessed with this stuff. Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin 2, Coil, a more industrial band, a little newer than those guys, but not by much. Do a lot of esoteric soundscapes inspired by this stuff. Marjorie Cameron, she is an artist. If you want to go look at some fine art, she's post-war LA era. So, use all of this to enjoy today, December 1st, Aleister Crowley's Great Feast, and if that's what you will. Right? If you're watching this in 2024, enjoy the new moon tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Laotian Republic Day, right? Right.